In this video, I'll be continuing from my previous video, which was about object-oriented programming. So in the previous two videos, I covered the construction methods, getters and setters, and other methods that we can make. For example, add, product, any of these. So basically, this is the main part of the object-oriented programming portion in the CI exams. One more part is inheritance. So inheritance is a parent-child relationship between two classes. So how it works is, for example, you have a class animal. Here you have name of animal in this class and you have the age of the animal. Then you have a lion. So in lion you want its speed. And then you have a bird. In bird you want wing width, for example. So now when you're looking at lion, you also want its name and age, but additionally you want speed. And same with bird, you would want the name and age of the bird and you would want its wing width. So to do that, we can say that lion is the child class of animal and bird is also the child class of animal. So basically, child classes, they have the attributes of the parent class as well. So the lion class will have name and age from the parent class and speed from itself. And same with bird. Bird would have name, age, and wing width. So we can add more attributes as well. So if it has X, Y, Z, and here it has ABC. Line will have ABC as well, and this will have XYZ. So how do we code a parent-child relationship? First, let's make the parent class. We have name and age. So we made the parent constructor. So let's just do this. Let's not write any methods right now. Then I have line. So now to call a child class, we will write its name here in brackets in front of line. So this is where we're calling the parent class in the child class. So I will make the child constructor. So even in lion, we do need the name and the age. So when we write self, we will take name, we will take age, and we will take the extra attributes that we want. Here it was speed. Now we have to call the parent constructor. We've already made the parent constructor over here. Now I need to call it in my child class. So the keyword for this parent-child inheritance relationship is super. So we do super dot init and then we write what we want to call. Here it was name p and hp. So what this will do is this will take this here name and age, then it will go here and it will check if it's matching name and age, and then it will assign the value to name and age. So super, if your papers are near, what you can do is just memorize the syntax instead of understanding the whole background of it. Just keep in mind that super is the keyword that is used when we're making an inheritance relationship. So this is for our parent class. And now let's assign self.speed is equals to speed. Now here, why is it self.p? Because this speed is an attribute of this class, so it's itself's attribute. So now here we've made the constructor and we made the class. So now let's see how this is beneficial to us. I want a method display, and I want to display the name, age, and speed of the lion. So what I can do is write name self dot name. Now this is completely valid even though I don't have a name over here, a name attribute here, but I do have it in my parent class, so I can call it like this. Same with age, and then speed is the same because speed is the attribute of line class. So now let's make dog1, dog, let's say Bruno. Oh, sorry, not dog, my bad. Lion. Name, let's take Mufasa. Age is 20 and speed is 500. Let's assign this to L1. Now let's call L1 dot display. Oh, it's calling the other classes as well. Let's ignore this. Here we have name Mufasa, age 20, and speed 500. So here's how we can use attributes of parent class in child class. Now we can not just use attributes, we can also call the methods of a parent class in child class. For example, I will make a method information over here. So the information method will only display the name. And here it's going to be self dot name and the age. It won't display the speed because speed is not a part of this. So here, when I'm calling L1 dot display, it's printing name, age, and speed. But what if I'm printing only the information? So when I do this, it will print only the name and age, even though we have its data type is lion and lion does not have the method information in it. It will still go here and print and use this method because it's a parent class and child classes have access to the parent classes methods and attributes. So this is basically all there is to object-oriented programming. You need to know how to make the constructors, you need to know how to make getters and setters, and you need to know how to make any other method that the question requires. You need to know the syntax of it. And inheritance, it's a very small part of it, but if you understood it well, then there is all there is you need to know.